yourself. What shall I do? Lost my partner, what shall I do? Skip-to-maloo, my darling.
Flies in the sugar bowl, shoo, shoo, shoo.
Hey?
Flies in the sugar bowl, shoo.
Flies in the sugar bowl, shoo, shoo, shoo. Flies in the sugar bowl, shoo, shoo, shoo. Flies in the sugar bowl, shoo, shoo, shoo. Skip-to-maloo, my darling.
Hey, give me a clap, give me a clap.
Alright, we can have it much now. There you go then. Come on.
I could tell you, but that's fine.
Just go down.
Look, look.
Okay, just go right by her, by the young lady there. Okay, and right at me, kids, right at me. And again. Flying Flossie.
So are you in the fight today? Or just a procession?
Well, it's not quite as easy as yesterday, is it? I don't know I've got... Aye.
You won't go away. I'll go and see if he's come back. Oh my goodness. He's gone back to bed. Isn't he a lazy old... You will. Do you think he'd shout really loud? Right. Should we have a practice? I'll tell you to... Wake up, mister! Oh, that wasn't bad. Wake up, Mr. Punch! You waking... Oh, dear, what time is it? It's time you're out of bed, you lazy old man. Oh, dear. Mr. Punch has lost his trousers now. Oh, how can you lose your trousers? I don't know. Dear. And you better not come up here with no trousers on. Oh, I better not. Try going up here and find these trousers, boys and girls. Yes, I think I better not. Oh, we'll be still here at Christmas, won't we? Come on, Mr. Punch, where have you put your trousers? I don't know. Well, there they are. Look on the... Good morning, everybody. Good morning, boys and girls. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Caergwrle. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you all waiting, but I'm well worth waiting for, aren't I? Who said no? Who said I'm not worth waiting for? I heard you, somebody at the back. Oh dear. Anyway, having a lovely morning, are you? We can't have you enjoying yourselves, can we? You haven't come here to enjoy yourselves, have you? No, you have. Oh, I'm very... Didn't Judy anywhere? No. For those of you who don't know, for the little one, that's the name of who you don't? You do? Oh, what's up? Do you want me to give her a call? I think she's in the kitchen getting my dinner ready. What do you know for you? I'm coming. Keep your shirt on, I'm coming. Oh, hello, boys and girls. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hello, Mr. Punch. Hello, Judy. Aren't you going to give me a big kiss? Oh, nothing for all these strangers, Mr. Punch. They don't mind me, buddy. Oh, Mr. Punch. I've heard one. Oh, kissy. Oh, Mr. Punch, you made me feel all goosey. Give me another one. Oh, kissy. Oh, Mr. Punch. Anyway, stop messing about. Judy, dear. Judy's lost the baby. And the boys and girls want to see our baby, don't you? Do you? Yes, they do. Oh, what's a pity? I'll tell you what, Mr. Punch, I'll go downstairs and see if I can find him this time. Oh, dear, fancy losing the baby, I don't know. Can you find him, Judy? Yes, I found him, Mr. Punch. Oh, where was he? He was upstairs in the coal cellar. Oh, the naughty boy. Bring him up here then, Judy. Bring him up here. There we are. There's our baby, Judy. Hey, Judy? Of course they like the baby. Well, they like the baby because it looks just like me. Punch. Oh, what a terrible thing to say. That wasn't very nice, was it? Anyway, can I nurse him? No, you can't. I don't want to nurse the baby, Judy. No, it's your turn tomorrow. I don't want to nurse the baby today. No, it's... Let me nurse the baby. Mr. Punch, you'll drop the baby. Let me nurse the baby, Judy. Let me?
Oh, Mr. Butch. Oh, look, boys and girls, he's got the baby upside down. That's not the way to nurse a baby, is it?
Isn't it?
No, you silly old fool.
Do you want to see the baby do walk, these boys and girls? Yes? He's just ready to walk. Do you want to see him? He's very clever. Come on, stand over by the window. There we are. Stand over by the window. Turn around. There we are. Now show the boys and girls how clever you are. Come on. Walkie walkies for Mr. Punch. Walkie walkies. There we go. There we go. That's the clever boy. Walkie walkie. Walk. What you doing again? Walk. That's the clever boy. Walkie walkie walkie. What you doing down there again? They're laughing at you. Stop messing about. Do it properly. Do it properly. Out again. Walk. There we go. Walkie walkie. That's Is he making the baby cry, boys and girls? No, I'm not. I'm coming. Give him here. What did I tell you, Mr. Butch? I don't know. I told you not to properly. Oh, my poor head. What a whopper. There we are. Put the baby in the cradle. There we are, Judy. Be careful. There we are. Now you rock the baby to sleep and don't make him cry, or the boys and girls will tell me. Won't you, boys and girls? Yeah. No, you won't, will you? Yes, they will. So don't make the baby cry. I won't be long. Oh, get up with you, silly old woman. You won't tell her, will you, boys and girls? No. I knew you wouldn't, because he's a naughty baby, aren't you? What are you? A naughty baby. Sit up there. The baby doesn't want its dummy. Anybody want a dummy? No. Anybody want it? Yeah. Not big enough? Who said it's not big enough? Well, I'm very sorry, it's the biggest one I've got. Do you want it, you naughty boy? Right, we'll sort you out. Tip him over. We'll roly poly. Nobody wants a naughty baby, do they? Nobody wants a naughty baby, so I'll throw it through the window. There we are. Don't you tell Judy, will you, boys and girls? No, don't you tell her. Don't you tell her what happened. Don't you tell her. I'm coming. I've got your dinner ready. I'm coming, Mr. Butch. Oh, Judy's coming. Don't you tell her, boys and girls. Don't you tell her. Oh! What's the window with us, I'll go down and get a big stick. Oh dear, she's gone for a big stick. What's she going to do with that, boys and girls? What's she going to do with it? You take that. Oh, loose it, Judy. Loose it, Judy. I said loose it. Loose it, Judy. Loose it. Oh, you wicked old man. I'll go downstairs and get the policeman and have you locked up.
Hello, no, you again.
Go on, you take the mug off him now. Pretend you're just getting it. Pretend you're just having it now. No, don't drop it. Smile. Hello. Once again, Liz.
really, I'll be going around in circles around the car park.
What do you do? Cut them over the flat saw first?
I fresh all on the bandsaw. I ruffle all out. That never has it. Okay. Go on.
Can you tell us that anymore? Now old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some. Tell us that anymore. Animal? I don't know what animal to sing about next. We done the chicken and we done the cow and we done the pig. We done the pig. Tell us another one. Ah, duck. Right. With a quack quack everybody, quack quack here, quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack, cluck cluck here, cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck, oink oink here, oink oink there, here a oink, there a oink, everywhere a oink oink, moo moo here, moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo, old MacDonald, that's fine, E-I-E-I-O. maidens on the hill. Now old man Donny had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some animals. Tell us an animal. We done the pig, tell us. You haven't got a spare t-shirt.
At 2 p.m. this afternoon, the Harlech Medieval Society will be staging a reenactment of a medieval battle at the Castle Fields, Castle Hill in Caergwrle.
Roll up, show starting. Wait for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Can we try again a little bit louder? Up for 1, 2, singing jester, and I come all the way from Cuckoo Land, where I live in a great big pink castle, where I have to entertain the king, King Clarence. Now I have to entertain the king by singing him songs and playing him music and telling him jokes and all that kind of stuff. The problem is, I'm the worst singer in the world. I'm the worst musician in the world. Listen to this. Not only that, I'm the worst joke teller in the world. I don't suppose anybody wants to hear a really bad joke. Yeah, don't. Ooh, what a really bad joke. Ooh, what a really, really terrible joke. Oh, jolly good, I know lots of those. What's tall and wobbly and French? That's Rifle Tower. And they get worse. Why did the orange go to hospital? Because he wasn't feeling very well. Now my jokes get worse and worse and worse. I don't suppose any of you know any jokes. You do? Well, it's the magic dragon. Okay, now I have to put one of these on my guitar because the last time I sung this song... Oh, Puff, that's right. Now, I got a terrible memory. I can't remember his name, so do you think you could say his name for us? That's it. Can you all shout out, Puff? That wasn't too bad, but you all did it at different times. To make sure you all do it at the same time, I'm going to give you a little sign. I'm going to go, oh! After I do that, can you shout out that magic dragon's name really loud? Let's have a try. Dress rehearsal, this is. Oh! Wasn't too bad, but could you hear it over there? No, they couldn't hear it over there. Can we try again a bit louder? If any other kids want to come and join in, come and sit down. Okay, here we go. Oh! Not too bad, but could you hear it over there? You're supposed to say no. No. They couldn't hear it. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, here we go. We're going to do it for real now. Oh! Dragon with by the sea and following the autumn mist in a land called Harmony. Oh, little Jackie Paper, love that rascal up and gold things and silly whack to the fancy stuff. Oh, the magic dragon with by the sea. To live forever, but not so little boy. Wicked things make way for other toys. For one great night it happened that he never came no more. And from that night he dragged saved his fearless hurrah. Oh! The magic dragon. Oh! magic dragon with by the sea, and rolling in the autumn, it's in a land called Harmony. Now his head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Oh, come no longer when to play along the cherry lane. Oh, without his lifelong friend, oh, Pop could not be brave. So come that mighty dragon, oh, slipped into his cave. Oh, the magic dragon, free by the sea, and rolling in the autumn, it's dinner and harmony. Last time, really, really loud. Oh, the magic dragon, free by the sea, and rolling in the autumn, it's dinner and thank you very much. I don't know about you. So they all got together and made a plan to decide what to line up outside the village. And when the Vikings came running up the beach to invade the village, what they did first of all, they got them to whistle really loud. Now I want you to all imagine you're the children of the village, and when I blow my horn, I want you to all whistle really loud and see if you can frighten the Vikings away. Now, if you can't whistle, just go, ooh. Okay, right, you ready? Want you all to whistle really loudly. Ooh. Oh, the Vikings didn't like that. They put their hands over their ears. They ran back down the beach to their boats. Now,
Bless you, my son.
Is the Optio, that is the Centurion's right-hand man. Following the unit, which consists of both legionaries and auxiliaries, we have some ladies. Now, the Roman legionaries were not actually allowed to marry, and if you were already married when you joined the legion, you were given an automatic divorce. If anybody is interested, please see the gentleman over at the corner there. They'll be opening the recruiting office. Now, the ladies are dressed in typical Roman style with the stoa and palla. They are led by Helena, who is a Celt from North Wales. I can't remember the name of the tribe again. She does actually speak Welsh. Along with her is Katia, and then Melania, and Julia, and the children. Again, they would all be dressed in Roman style. The Roman style of dress was adopted fairly quickly, though there sometimes was the change which children have got more of the Gallic coat on, which the Britons would have worn more. Following behind them are two auxiliaries. Now, the auxiliaries might not have been in the legion because they were not citizens, or they might have been the wrong shape and size. You actually had size limits on to being a legionary. The other person, one of them is an ordinary auxiliary, and then the person at the end is a Hamian archer. We know that there were Hamian archers at Hadrian's Wall, and these are Syrian archers, a particular archery unit of auxiliaries, employed for their skills. I think he's also carrying the impedimenta, which is everything. This is roll call. That took place every day just to make sure you're all there.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Darker! Hands up! Monicus! Hands up! Marcus! Hands up!
We've lost one.
Alan! Hands up! Thunder!
That's two soldiers who could have a very good excuse.
Ganos! Ganos! Absolute! Fabio! Antoninus! Pitakis! Absolute!
This was how the Roman army advanced on the enemy. You may not have had just 2 rows, but 5 or 6 rows staggered. So the enemy was continuously faced by a new wave of Romans, and they actually had a chance to get a breather in between each time. Somebody got the left and right mixed up. As I said, all the orders are given in Latin, and in fact they don't always know what's coming next, so they have to understand them. This is the wedge formation, used for advancing on the enemy. Notice that the officer is at the front. The Roman army's officers always led from the front. In fact, the person next to the Tesserarius is the Tesserarius. But protected within the middle of the wedge is the standard. That is always protected to the end. There are cases in military histories where the Roman legions were actually in trouble and the line was held by the centurions until the legions had a chance to regroup. It was always the centurions. Whatever else they say, they won't translate it for us. They have some marching songs which are not translatable. Thank you very much for watching.
Introducing to you our members. And first of all, because he won't stay quiet any longer, I'd like to introduce Sir Roger of Caergwrle. Sir Roger! Sir Roger! We appear to have a little mistake. He's sending his squire on instead. Sir Roger. Sir Roger of Caergwrle. So as you will soon find out, he is the largest one of our members. He's also the noisiest and loudest one of our members. And he is also very lacking in manners.
That's a lie!
No, it's not. It's very true. Now then, with Sir Roger, we have his long-suffering wife, Lady Matilda. Now, Sir Roger will tell you that Lady Matilda is a very quiet lady, but I will let you into a secret, everybody. He's actually terrified of her. The only one that can keep him in his place. Now we have Sir Eric of the Wirral. Sir Eric is our Master at Arms. The job of the Master at Arms is to ensure that all our knights fight fairly. That means that Sir Eric's job is to keep Sir Roger here in place because, as children, you will soon find out he cheats. And if you see him cheating, I'd like you to tell me and I'd like you to shout out. So watch out for him very carefully.
Lance the abscess!
Next we have a Welsh knight. We have Sir Edward of Ardudwy. For all you Welshmen in the audience, have Sir Edward from the Ardudwy region near Harlech. So it's later on.
Slaughter the wimp!
We have another Welsh knight. We have Sir Llywelyn of Dolwydd Elan.
Commonly known as the green fly.
Now Sir Llywelyn is short in stature, but as you'll find out, he is not short in skill. And he'll soon be having a go at you, Sir Roger, I'm sure.
By God's wounds, a head shorter he will be.
Now we have some knights who haven't quite qualified as yet. We will begin with our English knights, for those of you in the audience, our English people in the audience. Can we have Sir Andrew of Wickham? Now, Sir Andrew has been sent to Harlech, our home castle, to quell the rebellious Welsh, but I'm afraid he's not doing a very good job so far, as you can see from the state of Sir Roger this afternoon. And we also have another local Welsh knight to us in Harlech. Can we have Sir Berewolf de Beret? Is he here this afternoon? He's feeling a little bit delicate this afternoon. I'm not sure if it was the ale the night before. Minus his squire today. And last but not least, another prospective knight, if we can have Ian, please, to come in and join our knights who are already on the field. Now we have our knights. Next, we have, and watch out children, she's not very nice, we have Morgana. our Diviness, our witch. Now then, I have to tell you, do not look into her eyes, particularly you little ones. She is actually very fond of little children, but I'm not quite sure what she does with them. I don't think I really want to ask.
Burn the witch! Burn the witch!
If we can have our ladies, please, if we can have our ladies on the field, who will be showing you some medieval dances a little bit later on. And to accompany our ladies, if we can have our mercenaries and our men-at-arms. Again, they will be showing you some of the fighting skills, and they will be assisting the knights in their work. And then last, but by no means least, we have our archers, our longbowmen, led by their captain Michael. We have James, we have Morgan, and we have Owain Priest from locally here church. Now then, our longbowmen are here to protect you, because what has happened to you this afternoon is that you're being transported back to the 13th century. That's the age that we portray. A time of great unrest in Wales, but there were some good bits to it as well. So if I can ask Sir... No, you're not, Sir Roger, boo! If I can ask Sir James Trahan here to tell you a little bit more about what life was like in the 13th century.
That's right. Got like a hair to prove it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think now that we're back in 1292, 1300. Anybody want to hazard a guess what the population of this country was?
12! 12!
You were here yesterday.
12!
You were destroying the myth.
12!
3 million. Population of this country is about 3 million. Population of Wales. Anybody want to know the population of Wales?
12! 12!
About 250,000. Just under 250,000. Population of Wales around 1292, 1300. There must be a Welshman here. Caergwrle? A foreign Welshman. At this time, Llewellyn and his brother David had been in wars with Edward I. And unfortunately for the Welshman had been defeated in 1282, as a result of which Edward built his ring of castles. Not Caergwrle, which was a Welsh castle and was destroyed at the time because of Edward's power. But if you remember, you'll know from your histories, Harlech Castle, Carnarvon Castle, Beaumaris, Criccieth, were all built, Conway, were all built by Edward I to keep the Welsh under control. Now, at this point, Edward didn't have a standing army. He appointed constables for each castle, and the role of the constable was to defend Edward's lands, but also to keep men trained in arms, so that when Edward demanded a levy, which is a group of men, to join Edward in battle, the men were ready trained. And at this point now, in 1300 or 1296, Edward was going off to Scotland to try and defeat the Scots. So we're now going to start off with a short sword fight and show you some of them, and then show you some of the weapons that were actually in use at the time. We're going to have an axe and a shield and a hand and a half, and at the same time we'll show a squire being trained in the use of quarterstaff. So, marshal at arms, if you would get your combatant in position. Hello, Llewellyn. You see this point? So with the big helmet is using a kite shield and axe, whereas the other one is using the Welshman's favourite weapon, the pike. The other point, the captain of the foot soldiers is training the young lad in the use of quarterstaff. eating much for tea today? Are you fainted of exhaustion? Right, and while the squires now clear the field, I'll pass you over to Michael, our captain of archers, who will give you a talk about the various types of weapons, and the types of arrowheads that were in use during this period, and we'll loose off a few of the arrows while he's doing this.
Thank you, James. If you like to clear the field or get shot, it's up to you. Get shot, I'd get shot. I'm in the most dangerous spot, I'm behind the archers.
Burn the witch!
Good shot, sir. Owen up, Reese. The man in red, our local representative from Milo, is now modern day Chirk. This kind of arrow, this is a modern arrow, this is made out of aluminium alloy. It's about the same thickness as a ballpoint pen. Like all arrows, it has feathers or plastic flights at the end, makes the arrow spin in the air, makes it more accurate. The bows being shot today are traditional longbows. There are no sights on these weapons, and all the archers had late nights last night. Early mornings. Got a good night out with the early morning. This is the kind of arrow they're shooting. This is a wooden arrow, cedar wood. The end is made out of steel. The feathers are turkey feathers or goose feathers, whichever the archer feels is the best. I'll show you the typical Robin Hood arrow. This is called a broad-headed arrow. It's like a diamond-shaped head to it. This is used for hunting, and it's also used in warfare, and it's used against men who are not wearing substantial armour. It's not too bad against chainmail, but as we'll show you later on, when it comes up against steel plate armour, it's no good whatsoever. The flights at the end of this one, the feathers, you see these on Robin Hood films. If they're marked like this, it means they're American, because they are genuine turkey feathers, and they were not found in this country at that period. We didn't have turkeys till the Middle Ages, apart from Sir Roger over there, the very first turkey in Wales.
No, he's a goose, isn't he?
Apparently. Now, as I've just shown you a broadhead, I'll show you some different types of broadheads. This one, you probably can't see this at the back. This is what the Normans and the Saxons were using for hunting and for warfare. It's a very small broadhead, it's very sharp. Again, it's a very good arrow. It's quite light. The feathers are cut very close to the wood. But over the years, we started using arrows like this. This is called the Devizes swallowtail. These arrows have these big sharp barbs on them for a simple reason. When these arrows go into a man or a horse or whatever you're hunting, they go in spinning as all arrows do. These barbs are there to catch into your guts and to churn everything up. They've got very wide flights to make them more accurate in flight. The feathers are peacock wing feathers. Now the only way to get one of these out, if you get hit with one of these, is cut the feathery end off, push the arrow through so the point is just sticking out. You attach this to a crossbow and shoot it out into a wall or into the ceiling, pulling out the arrow out as fast as possible. Hopefully the patient wasn't going to die of shock or anything. But the archers, tricks of the trade, used to dip the arrows in dung or mud, make them rusty and as dirty as possible. So if you did get hit anywhere, you're going to die from blood poisoning. That arrow was used for men. This one was used for horses. This is called a barrel-shafted arrow. It's very fat in the middle, thin at both ends. The feathers, again, are peacock wing feathers, very large because the head is very large. The man called William de Brose, and he was fighting the Welsh. Two of his men were severely injured. One man was shot through the leg. He was wearing armour. It went through the armour, through the leg, through his thigh, through the saddle, which was wood and leather, and into the horse. And another man was actually shot through the pelvis. He turned the horse around and he was shot through the other side. Now these arrows, if your horse gets hit with one of these, remember a horse is a medieval equivalent to a tank, worth a hell of a lot of money. You try and save your horse's life, you pull the arrow out and the head comes off. So you can't save the horse. They didn't have vets, James Herriot and all that in those days. you'd be in there with your fingers or forceps trying to get it out, and there's no way you can save your horse. Right. The archers, after their little warm-up, they have to warm up these bows. They're very temperamental, being wood bows. They're going to shoot 3 arrows apiece. Now the local man is wearing red. James in the grey is from Harlech. And this young gentleman here, who is Morgan, Unismorn, or as we now call it, Anglesey. 3 arrows each. Remember, no sights. When you're ready. Good shot there for the local man. Oh well, Unismorn is not famous for its archers. The best archers of our period came from the Shropshire area and from South Wales, and eventually Chester became very famous for supplying superb archers. Very good shot. The average weight of these bows, the weight they're pulling back with the 3 fingers, is about 55 pounds. That's a lot of weight after such a late night last night. Oh, good shot. If he was on a horse, you would have killed him. One more broad-headed arrow. This one. Anybody got any ideas what this is for? Yes, it does kill you. Most of the big castles in Wales were built on the coast by Edward I to suppress the Welsh. And during that period, the only way to supply those castles was by the sea. And Edward I had a very good group of marines, and most of them were archers. And they used these are called riggers. And they were shot into the sails and the rigging of ships, causing maximum damage. And another thing they used to like to do was put little bags of lime on the end of these and shoot them into the faces of the sailors. The English are credited with inventing this kind of chemical warfare. Something to be proud of. This shield-shaped piece of metal is the panel from a car door, a standard issue car door. Now it's about half the thickness of medieval armour, but as I say, the bows, when they pull them back, are about 55 pounds in weight. Now in the medieval period, bows have been found up to 200 pounds in weight. The men were about the same size as Morgan. They had very, very broad shoulders. They practiced from about the age of 7 upwards. Every Sunday during the medieval period, it was the law of the land that once you'd attended church, you had to go out and do your archery practice. And all through the medieval period, the 100 Years' Wars against France, England, Wales had the best archers in the whole of Europe. Now, I showed you the broadhead, as used by Robin Hood, this kind of arrow, and told you it's no good against steel armour. Now, hopefully, we will prove it. Now, against knights like Sir Roger wearing chainmail, we could kill him. There you go, that's the best that you can get. If you can hit your target accurately enough, the best you can get is a slice into the metal. Accuracy of these arrowheads is terrible because they're not aerodynamic. Look at the shape of them, they spin in the air, but they're not aerodynamic. So the man carrying that shield would hardly notice he'd been hit. So, over the years, archers developed better and better weapons. They came out with these. These are called bodkins. Some of these are blunt, some of these are very, very sharp. They're different lengths. This large one here is called a needle bodkin. It's very, very sharp, very long. Some of them were 9 inches long. They won't do you a lot of damage if they hit you, but the thing is, you've got nowhere to hide because these arrowheads will go through bulletproof glass and bulletproof vests. And hopefully, we will demonstrate they will go through this steel panel. You see that? Even if it was a breastplate, the man wearing it would survive. Right, gentlemen, if you can set it up, please. Now, over the period, we have a gentleman here carrying a crossbow. In the medieval period, crossbows were quite common. They were very, very accurate, and they could shoot further than a longbow. But the problem with a crossbow is you can shoot maybe 3 arrows a minute. It's difficult to load, and while you're loading it, your head is down. With an archer, his arrows are in his belt or in the ground all around him. He can shoot up to 20 arrows a minute if he's very good. usually 16 to 20 arrows, and they were all accurate. This kind of range is very short for a longbow. They should be shooting over 100 yards, maybe up to 200 yards. Now, each of the archers has a bodkin. The local man here, Owen Priest, has a short bodkin. James has a medium bodkin. Morgan has a medium bodkin. My money's on the short bodkin. Are you ready, archers? All like to shoot together. Ready? Well, I think you killed him. You killed the horse. Did we get any through? One went straight through. Very good. The local man there, James of Owen Priest from Myler.
He went straight through. He's owing money up.
Straight through. It's very expensive, this bit of the show, because it always rips the feathers off the arrows. You imagine yourself in a battle when we fought the French at Agincourt and Crécy and Poitiers. All the French knights, the best dressed knights in the world, they were covered from head to toe in armour, the horses were armoured up, and they came up against Welsh and English archers, 5,000 of us, half naked, because they were all suffering from dysentery, standing in their own filth, and they decimated the French army with arrows like this. Over to you, James.
Thank you very much. Short demonstration of the delicate art of archery.
To be done this day. Shields that are in with Caergwrle drawback. And Bunter, and Hugh and Baron Osborne are also there. The Olive Gilbert on this field after the battle has started. Together march forward. Let's see what soldier has done this day. the field of battle. I think we better let everybody sort themselves out first. Shall we have a replay? Shall we have a really good bloody replay?
Have you seen him anywhere? My lot, eh?
Still walking around with your camera?
Yeah.
Well, there's serving breakfast there. Bacon, eggs, sausage, look at the camera, tomatoes on beans.
Carry on.
Fried bread, coffee, on 60. And the kids are serving there, and my gosh, I like these like 5 minutes I was served.
Oh, well, we've been...
I'm kicked out.
We've been an hour sitting in there waiting.
All right. Yeah.
He's dancing now. Hey, that's good, isn't it? Don't be too rough.
Hello. Hi, Ken. How are you doing? Hi, Dave. I've left my purse in the car. I'll have to go and get the purse. I threw it on the floor. I'd rather have Ken on the camera, isn't it?
Ladies, gentlemen, children and peasants, I give you the town crier. Give him a big clap. Give him a big clap. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the evening leader, £50 cash draw from 23 Wrexham Road, Abermothy, Mrs. K. Davis.
Say something. Say something funny, come on. Thank you. What? Let's go. What about the redheads?
Aye.
What about the redheads?
I said, why do you have got redheads here? They come from Ireland, from Waterford, Langton, and there's my boys, there's my boys.
Thank you.
Now, our very own VIP, 94 next November. 94. This is for £50. £50, is it? It's not me. Icky. Icky, 75849. This is fun. Right, this is for £25. Oh, the family again. Nick and Joe King. Are they here? Nick and Joe King. No, they've gone away. That's £25. Right, £15 now. Look again, Mr. Newson. Got 10 more, yeah? Lewis, 761074. Lewis. Local one. Lewis, 761074. That's the 15. This is for a golfing umbrella and golf ball. ML Jones OCM 1398. This is for a whole, complimentary tickets for the Caergwrle, donated by Caergwrle. Martin Evans, 0244 813 942. A case of wine donated by Tony Hughes. Oh, Heather Pugh. Heather Pugh, the Woodpeckers. Hogship Lane, Humphrey, and the Northwich area. This is a bottle of wine, Barbara Roberts, 62, my friend who tried it. Joe and Nick King, 762274. Another one. Tea towels, the lady bacon. All right. Where's Rigby? Keep it in the family. Where's Rigby? Where's Lots of chocolates. Hughes, 0978 755 Right, last one. Somebody from America's won this. Oh, it's Hopwood. Ian Hopwood. Walking over Caergwrle Street, Northeast Washington, D.C.
Welcome to the Caergwrle Historical Medieval Festival. Upon this, the 13th day of August, in the year of our Lord 1994, I bid all people watching this excellent video enjoy the festivities and merriment that are about to unfold before you. The sights and the sounds of years and days gone by be captured. May God bless the Prince of Wales, and may God save the Queen.